And out of nowhere, she fucking hit me.
What?
What's going on, y'all? I got another fucking story video, but I had to be fucking quick with it because I only got less than 30% to tell this story. But I think I got it, though. So let me go ahead and explain.
A few moments later.
Well, it was by my ex-girlfriend. She passed away last year. God bless her heart. I miss her to death. But I just wanted to tell this story because I feel like it needs to be told. So basically, everything's going good. You know what I'm saying? Me and her got our own apartment. Everything's cool. She's working 2 jobs. I'm working 3 jobs, if I'm not mistaken. No, I quit one of the jobs. I'm working 2, she working 2. So we're both working our asses off. You know what I'm saying? We got the chemistry, hard work. You know what I'm saying? What y'all know about hard work? She was going through some issues, you know what I'm saying, that prevented her from drinking or smoking or doing anything. When we moved in together, I was scared because I'm like, man, if something happened to her, I can't pay the rent on my own at the time, and I needed her help. You know what I'm saying? So that was always in my mind, conscious and self-consciously. But everything was running smooth for like the first month, and then when you're doing good for a while, you sit back and think, hey, I've been busting my ass off. I've been paying my bills. I've been working 2 jobs. I want to not particularly celebrate, but I want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Once in a fucking blue moon, and I understood that. I'll never forget this day. She was dropping me off at my second job, and we in the parking lot, I'm giving her kisses and stuff, like, all right, I'll see you later. I'm a slave, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, hold on. She was like, man, I've been doing good for a while, man. I want to do something, man. I want to go to the bar. And I straight looked at her and I was like, no, absolutely not. The thing is, if she go to jail, we don't have an apartment. At the time, I couldn't afford both of, at the time, in my mind, I'm like, no. Okay, so the reason why I'm freaking out is because she was under the SAMS program or
Stop it. Get some help.
Part of that was if you fail drug tests or if you do something dumb, and we have the right to come in your house if there's any beverages around or anything like that, you're going to jail. And in my mind, I'm like, if she go to jail, we did all this for nothing. So I was pissed off, no, don't do that. Okay, I'm not judging her. I'm just saying what the circumstances was. I can't really recall if she said she was gonna do it anyways or not. She was kind of upset that I wouldn't go with her, because I clearly said absolutely not. So anyways, I go to work. I get off work. She picks me up. We're at home. I feel bad too when I think about it, because I knew she couldn't drink or do anything, and I still was being a jackass and would, drink a beer or smoke or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So part of this is my fault too, you know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. So I'm panicking about, actually, I'm not panicking. We're at home, we're chilling, and she's just like, I'm going to the bar. I said, what? I thought we said, I thought we had an agreement that you wasn't going to the bar. And then she was like, if you're not going with me, I'm going with my other friend and we're going to the bar. And it was, ironically, this nigga's the same name as my name, Eric. Ain't that a bitch? I can't control a grown woman. You know what I mean? You're going to make your own choices. I mean, God gave you free will. I'm not going to tell you, no, I can only advise you not to do some things and talk about things. So she went on to the bar with this dude named the same name as me. Cool. I was pissed off, man. I was sitting there like, damn, she actually just went out there. And I'm sitting there panicking like, man, what happens if like, I don't know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of freaking out, you know, but later that night, she finally came home. So let me get to the point. So she came home with the dude. That's her best friend, man. If I thought something was going on, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was ugly and weird and skinny and fucking whatever. I ain't judging people, but I'll punch him in the face. But anyways, he wasn't no threat to me. Best believe that shit. You know what I mean? But she came home and she bust in the door, rolled on the floor. I guess she tore her whole fucking whatever this shit is right here that makes the shit do this. She broke that shit. We're not done. I had a little bit of satisfaction, you know, under her suspense or whatever the case is. I'm just like, I told you. I guess what she did is she took one step, because we live on the second floor. She took one step on the stairs and her shit went, you know what I'm saying? Fucked her whole shit up. So later that night, or actually, wait a minute. She crawled into the room and shit, slammed the door. Boom. Her friend sitting there like, and I'm sitting there like, that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I told you last not to go out. I'm just sitting there like, shit, that's what you get. I wasn't giving no sympathy at all. So boom, she in the room and shit, crying because her fucking legs broke or whatever, or ankle, who knows. Here comes the other dude, Eric number 2. And he's over here like, man, that's fucked up. You ain't gonna go over there and see if she's alright? And I straight stood up, was like, what, nigga? I'll beat your ass. The fuck out of my face. Get out of my house. And he did. But when he did that, he walked out the door and slammed that bitch. Boom! Something happened in my brain. When he slammed my door, you know how like Gohan, for you Dragon Ball fans out there, remember when Gohan was getting his ass beat by Cell and shit, and then Cell stepped on Android 16's head, and then fucking Gohan snapped, and it was like a line that went through his head because after the bird was flying and shit, and he was just like, just went stupid. I lost it. Bro, I opened that door so fast and ran out there. I did a DDT on that nigga. So we had some out of country fellows living next door. And the reason why I say that is because we was in front of their door while I was choking this motherfucker. Like, oh shit. And I let him go.
Stop it. Get some help.
In the house, apparently the neighbors called the cops. I'm in the kitchen like, shit, I don't like them niggas. I don't want them to see me. I'm going to be off in the cut. She's drunk. She haven't drank in like months. She been doing so good. So when a nigga do get a brew, you know what I mean? Police go in there, or police knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. They like, hey, we got a disturbance or whatever. Here she go. Yeah, I don't care. And slammed the door. Boom! Right in, it was like 2 officers. Boom! Slammed the door. I was in the kitchen like, oh shit. So she's walking around, hurting and drunk and fucking talking shit. At this point, I'm scared. I'm like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen now. You know what I'm saying? So like, literally 10 minutes passed. I so happily was going back in the kitchen. Boom, boom, boom. Door knock again. She hop her ass over there. Open the door. She said, what, motherfuckers? It was the police. They ain't even say what. They just yoked her. They grabbed her and said, joink. And they closed the door, bro. They grabbed her ass out the fucking house, closed the door, and took her downstairs. Because I ran to the room. I'm listening to the window, and all I hear is, you motherfuckers! You motherfuckers! Ah! My legs broke! Get off me! Get off me! Ah! I knew in my mind, I was like, I'm fucked. I'm going to lose everything. But at the same time, when I heard her getting walked down by the police, I laughed, man. I didn't mean to laugh, but it was just so funny the way she was cussing them out and how the whole thing transpired. You feel me? So, she did get out the next day, but I still didn't get to the part of the punch in the face. So basically, I'm going to make a part 2 to this story because my phone's about to die and there's so much more that happens. But honestly, I really love that girl, man. I can imagine being married to her, man. Rest in peace to her soul, and I'll catch you on the next vid.